Hey everybody, welcome back to Vanessa Moon Tarot. Long time no see. I've been doing a lot of different things, guys, getting back to myself. This channel kind of ended up being like a COVID lockdown thing, and so we're not on lockdown anymore, so I have to integrate, you know, being a YouTuber into my life. So give me some time, okay? But I'm still here. I'm always here. I always try to come out at the most important times astrologically, so when I know things are shifting for y'all and y'all really need the message, or else you'll be tarot fiends and we don't need that. So anyway, my name is Vanessa Moon. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm an artist, so if you see me with dirty nails, it's because, you know, I'm digging in that artistry I have, you know, to let your mind run wild with that. So I'm here to give you the raw and the realness, okay? So let's get started with these reads. We have an eclipse coming up. This is a very, this is a time of change. It's a time of abundance for the people, for humanity. We have a lot of planetary shifts that we haven't seen in our lifetime or the lifetimes before us, meaning like hundreds of years. And it's going to be interesting given how evolved our planet has become, how we, you know, how we flow with these changes, how much we're going to change. So basically, I want to tell you that everything we've been predicting for you guys thus far, we need a completely new reading now because we're in a new era, we're in a new age, and things have changed, okay? Hey everybody, welcome back to Vanessa Moon Tarot. Vanessa here. If you're new, welcome. If I said that already, so what? Alright, so this is for Libra. All my Libras out here. The full moon in Libra is actually blazing right now. Okay, this is the day. This is the day that the Lord has made. All right. Boom. Family, friends, and guides is a theme that you guys have coming in. Look at family under there again. So this full moon in Libra brings in some type of mental clarity and balance within certain areas of our life. It's like we can finally put something to rest, right? We can finally commit to it or put it down or balance it out, or okay, we finally learned a lesson behind it, or it's like, you know, finally evened out. So for you, this is going to be about family, Libra. All right. And like you have happy success here, okay? So maybe you're finally going to get that success you need to like really take care of your family or whatever, or let's see what you got here. Let's see what else is coming in for Libra. Number 6, number 2. Look at this, children. Some of y'all could be expanding your family. There's a little baby in a carriage there. I mean, in a bassinet. Wow. Guides. Okay, so this is about spirit guides. So this is some of y'all finally understanding that you have spirit guides and you need to talk to them, like real shit. And maybe you have deceased family members that have been guiding you. Yeah, I just got the Empress come out there. So some of y'all deceased grandmother, mother, or matriarch that watches over you. Some of y'all, that's pregnancy as well. Somebody is gonna find out they're pregnant. They're not. Oh my God. All right, I'm getting that strong here in your reading. All right, so we have 3 cards I wanted to come out for you, Libra. A lot of confusion here, a lot of not following your heart, and or maybe just going with the flow, being head in the clouds, and now you need counsel because you don't know what to do. Okay, so there's a decision. This is Libra energy. This is your energy. I like you showing up in your own reading. It's saying being unable or unwilling to make a decision, follow your own heart. Oh my God, I said that, didn't I? Rather than trying to make others happy, Libra. All right, so what do you want? Okay, so this is about you making decisions based on what you want, not what other people tell you. And maybe some of you still can't make a decision, so you need to connect with your spirit guides, your angels above, to really see, like, there's a lot of angels here. Okay, now you have your belief system. So this is about belief system. So whenever I get this, I always get, for some reason, I'm getting a large energy of questioning your sexuality here. When it comes to children, because you have a child here in this reading as well with the Page of Pentacle. So this is about research, study, something you wanted to do for a long time, finally getting that email, that message, starting that project or starting that thing. Also about some type of opportunity for money here. So I see some of you, somebody might have started a job also. I'm just going to tell you what I'm picking up. Someone may work at a college or a higher level institution, a hospital. Somebody could be learning about, somebody could be wanting to be a doctor. Somebody could want to be a baby doctor here. Somebody could want, also wise counsel could be studying to be a lawyer. Okay, because Libra is law and order. So it's like, you could be studying family law. You want to heal people, or you want to heal children. But I'm getting strong energy of like, but why would anyone want me to do that? Why would anyone want me as a mother, me as a father, when I question my own like belief systems, or I question religion, or I question God, or I question the system, or I question my sexuality? That's what I'm getting. And it has to do with your family. Okay, it's like you don't want your family to know something, and it's like, so this is like a coming out story in a lot of ways. Maybe like coming out and with it doesn't have to be sexuality. It could just be coming out to your family about, you know, you don't want to do the family business. You want to do something different. Ostentation. Yeah, somebody fears making this decision because you have what here, Saturn in Taurus. So it's like that's like your career or your life path is kind of coming towards a point of wanting to save, wanting to have a good home, wanting to set up a good life for yourself, wanting to be sitting also in your creature comforts, your being luxuriously who you are. Okay, so that could even be, like I said, like your family, like maybe you have an unconventional family style and you're like don't want to hide it anymore, or you just want to be comfortable in your own skin, and it's like you need to make decisions all based around that. Protection. Okay, this is like you are protected. I'm getting that from that balance here with the I'm getting out of the family, friends, and guides over there. This is like, so we're getting Moon in Aries. So signs coming up for you so far are Taurus. Taurus season could be significant for you. Taurus again, Aries, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I'm looking at this baby. I'm looking at this person with this baby, and then there's like a tiger, right? So I'm getting the same vibe, like Moon in Aries. Like the moon doesn't like being in Aries, right? It's very uncomfortable. It's like, oh, I gotta think. I'm trying to be a fireball right now. I'm trying to be a firecracker. I'm trying to start something, but you're making me be intuitive and deep and drowning me in this like watery emotional energy. I don't want to be emotional. I don't want to be emotional. Well, you have to be. It's like you're trying to be practical, where it requires like you're learning a spiritual lesson about being too practical. That's what I'm getting, Libra. When it comes to like certain things, like you need to, you're on the verge of losing something too if you don't, like loss is on here. Spiritually, it's like spiritually with the Saturn and Pisces, it's like you're forced to go with the flow when that's where Saturn is right now, by the way. It's like you're forced to go with the flow, where there should be some type of structure. There should be some type of like staunch kind of rule-based applicable procedure, right? But it's like you don't have that. You have to just like trust the vibes and the emotions and like create something new. It's like, oh my God, I'm not trying to do that. Like Libra, you don't want to do that. You're like, no, I'm perfectly fine with the way things are. But it's like, no, somebody is the ones. It's like, so what I'm getting here, and what I was getting at before, is like, this is an ace, right? So it's telling you, no, take action, right? This is a gift, right? But your intuition is telling you, well, I'm not a family person, okay, so to speak. I'm a tiger. I wear stripes. I'm different. I'm weird. But then this is like, okay, so how can we bring that together? 1 to 2. How can we make a decision to be our unique selves and still be traditional, right? So that's what I'm getting here. It's like, this is like you have to learn something or do something a certain way in order to achieve a goal, and you don't want to do it that way. You want to do it the unconventional way, when it's saying you can do things the unconventional way. You can. You don't have to choose the convention. You don't have to choose what your family did or the way they did it. Okay? You can still be yourself ostentatiously. Like you can still have that apprehensiveness to something, but heal the part of you that's apprehensive, because guess what? Your family is not dictating your life anymore, or sorry about that, or you don't have to go by the spiritual teachings you were taught as a child. Okay? You can make up it's time for you to create your own rules. Okay, Libra? That's what I'm getting. What else we have here? You have people in your life. There's children here. It's the energy of children. Look at this love. Woo! True love. A new relationship here. So I'm getting to, like, some of y'all, straight up, this new relationship could be a kid, a child. Let's leave that there. Okay? Some of y'all, it is actually maybe someone with children. And some of you, it's just a new relationship towards your relationship with God. Straight up. That's like your relationship with God, religion, your family. Okay? What else am I getting here, Libra? Show me. I'm just pulling the oracles, and then I'll pull the tarot, okay? And we'll look at the specific messages for the month. Ooh, that's a lot of cards. I'll take them all. So we have show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. So the full moon in Aquarius is Leo season. So something could have started Leo season, blah, blah, blah. And it's culminating now. Also, it could be by Leo season, so August of this year. You could really be into something innovative because Aquarius energy is always very innovative. Aquarius energy is very unapologetically weird. So take that how it resonates. You get what I'm saying? Be unapologetically weird, because somebody got to be the weirdo, okay? Somebody got to be the weirdo. You know, could be an Aquarius of significance. You also have your dreams need a practical plan. Aries got that. So that must be the theme of Libra full moon this year. And emotions are running high. So somebody in a love situation really feels like it's time for some type of fidelity, okay? It's time to have this new relationship blossom. How do we make this blossom? What is the emotional energy behind this? What emotions are running high for Libra in their soul's journey? You have purpose, your life purpose. Somebody is worried. Yeah, I get that. It's like you're worried. You feel like that's not a part of your purpose. Like raising a child or working in this formal setting, or, you know, learning in this formal setting, or whatever it is. Because I can't pinpoint it with each of you. We'll pinpoint it with the tarot. But simply it's a general reading, so I try not to. But it's like you're worried about something. They're like, I'm not here to do that. Am I protected? It's like stepping into a new landscape. So this is like saying you're guided to make a decision about something that you've been stalling on. Maybe because you had the outside influence of other people, but you have a strong belief system. That's okay. You're still learning yourself. Allow this new relationship to blossom without worry, because you're protected. And it is along your life purpose to learn this lesson and not be so ostentatious. Because basically it's telling you like, you're releasing something with this, having to face this issue that is actually going to lead you to something, some type of breakthrough, Libra, that you were not expecting. And emotions are running high in the supermoon. So it's like, you can't allow people's emotions to get you off kilter. Yeah, it says hermit, but notice how it was reversed. So this is saying coming out of hermit mode. It's not time for you to withdraw. It's not time for you to get depressed. This is also saying like stop being lazy. Like nobody likes to hear that. I'm not saying you're being lazy. Maybe this is a person around you. But it's just kind of like don't be too nonchalant about this particular issue. Like, because again, I saw that loss under there. It's like you could lose something spiritually with someone else, or thinking you could lose a sense of yourself. You won't. It's like you are already actualized, Libra. You are who you are. Can't nobody change that. If anything, it's just time for you to grow and evolve. This is a lot of research here too. So it's saying like maybe you're used to like taking your time out, making decisions real slow, getting into your bag. But it's saying like right now, if you love someone or you love this thing, it's time for you to make this decision and take the cup, take the ace, because you don't know how much more you're about to love yourself when you have it. That's new love. That's new love again. So some of you, it's like I'm getting a strong energy too here that somebody wants to be polyamorous. I don't know where that came from, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that you're already in a commitment here. You're already in a commitment and you're worried about maybe what your family, your friends, your kids will think. But your partner, I don't think your partner is as, it's like some of you, I'm getting a strong energy of somebody that's partnered here that wants to branch out within the partnership, like wants to add another person or wants to do some extra things. It could even be you want to invest in a hobby or something that's unconventional. It doesn't have to be like sex based. It's just, some of you it really is, but then others of you it's just like something you want to commit to, right? I can't leave it out because there's love here 3 times. So it's telling me that spiritually this may not be like traditional, but like or socially accepted, but you're like, you know what, this is who I am. Like I want, like say you're bisexual and you're married to a man and you're a man, okay? So it's 2 men that are married and maybe you want to branch out and have this relationship with a woman. I'm feeling like your partner is not going to actually disagree. I think your partner is open to learning how this works for you. I'm feeling like this is your purpose, Libra. You're here to show people there's a different side, even your people in your own family. Look at that, orgasm came out. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting a very sexual energy from this reading. You have celebration and you have a blessing in disguise. I pull all those just because I'm seeing that. Like I feel more than I see with the cards, right? So I'm feeling like you're going to be celebrated for your independence, for the style. Look at these 2 women. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting somebody here wants to be sexually free, okay? And it's like this argument or this fight, look, there's 3 birds there. It will be a blessing in disguise. So I'm getting that, like, it'll lead to like a greater time, a greater orgasm. It'll lead to, you know, what's the thing with an orgasm? They say it's a little death, right? Number 13, which is the death card in tarot. So what is a death card? It's an ending that brings a new beginning. It's a transformation. So I'm getting like this situation, okay? Maybe your family finds out about it and it's a blessing in disguise because it leads to you, some of you coming out. Maybe your partner finds out about it and it leads to you, you know, saying, yeah, you know what, I don't want to be in this relationship. I'm in love with someone else. Maybe some of you, it leads to your partner being like, hey, I love doing that sort of thing too. Let's all do it together. I don't know what y'all got going on. But what I'm getting is like something happens where you finally stand up for yourself and you decide you're not compromising because you shouldn't have to. And it actually leads to somebody going, you don't have to compromise. Acceptance. What did I say? Y'all have to love me. I'm sorry. I will not stay away off YouTube this long. Everything happens for a reason, right? Everything happens for a reason. It's like something you were longing to do. In that longing, it brought mastery, right? Like, look here, we have strictly sexual under here, right? So it's like somebody learned, that's what I'm getting, somebody learned a spiritual lesson about accepting themselves sexually for who they are and presenting it to, you know, their partner or their family in a way that they didn't want to feel ostracized anymore. They didn't want to hide it. And now they're realizing like, oh my God, like my people accept me. And now you get to whole new passionate beginning with like a new person, a new love, new people. Like, wow. Okay. So what y'all, this is great. I'm getting here, Libra, that with this age of Aquarius energy we're in now, this new era, I'm getting in, you guys are redefining what it looks like to be partnered with someone else. I'm getting that. I'm getting you guys are the leaders in this. You're redefining what partnership looks like to everyone and how it's really supposed to be done with clear-cut communication, with all parties involved being happy, okay? So this month, you have the 5 of Wands. So now we're going to do tarot. Actually, I'm going to pull all these away for now so we can get some room on the table here. All right, Libra, give me 1 second. 1 second. All right. Dropped one. You know what? I'm gonna keep this here. Acceptance, right? Okay. Even though you can't see it, let me put it here. Acceptance. So some of you are accepting a new passion into your life. 5 of Wands. So you have all this conflict at present, or you be coming into a conflicting situation with other people, always trying to compete with you or always fighting you on something. Like it's always some drama. I'm gonna get 3 more cards and I'm gonna clarify, okay? So it's like, it's almost like you've come to accept that this is the way it is, or maybe you're not going to have this like sort of happy ending that you really want, or it's like you can't accept it, you know? You're very passionate. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. You're fighting that sense of having to accept that you're always going to be conflicted. It's like, F that, I'm not always going to be conflicted. Yeah, right? All right. So it's like the other people around you. I'm getting also too that somebody sees you and they're so driven by your fire. Like somebody is flirting with you heavy and it's like you want to flirt back, but it's a problem. 5 of Cups. Regret, guilt, remorse, regret. It's like in this one I'm seeing like which drum is the one that's gonna bring me like my pot of gold. They say the sun is there. Which one is gonna bring me the best sound or the biggest reward? It's like, okay, which one? I need to make a decision. Which person, like which all these people competing over you, somebody, right? But I want the weird one. I don't want the one everyone tells me I should want. But this like lady knows it. Like that's your ancestor right there, your guidance, right? She's like, nah, choose again. Nah, choose again, Libra. You need to accept yourself, right? You need to stop fighting it. All right, tell me else. Tell me what else we see for this month. All my readings usually are 30 days out. Remember that, okay? And I'll be back next week with another one. So I'll try to keep up with you guys this time. I promise. 9 of Swords. So this is causing you a lot of grief. Oh my goodness. Sleepless nights. It's like I can't choose which one. It's like there's some energy looming over you that's laughing at you through, like guiding you through this, but also laughing. Like it's like you're looking to the moon. Like it's almost like that moon is plaguing you. Like, what are you gonna do? Make a decision at night. Like it's like somebody's watching you. It's almost the energy. I'm feeling the energy of the goddess. Like, make a decision intuitively. You know what it is. Like, we love you. Like the goddess loves you unconditionally, and she's like in your intuition telling you it's okay, baby. It's okay. Stop being so conflicted, right? So this means like you've just been coexisting with everyone. You've just been a face in the crowd. But you're not a face in the crowd. You're unique. Let's see what else. 3 of Swords. It's leading to heartbreak. So you're scared that you're going to break someone's heart by being yourself, by refusing to coexist any longer. But you have Justice here. That's your card, Libra. This is what your karma. You're supposed to go through this. Meaning like you created this monster, so you got to deal with it. But it balances out. You get justice. That's what I'm saying. It balances out. So you had to go through this. Look, you had to be stuck in this situation for a long time. That's the Hangman. Because it created some type of discipline for you. All right? It created some type of way or thought pattern of spiritually behaving that gets you to some type of solution. But now it's time for you to use that energy for yourself. Because you have change here. 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, 9 of Swords. So somebody needs to get out of agony here. They need to get out of fighting themselves, fighting with other people. They need to get out of crying over shit that happened a long ass time ago, sitting by themselves, isolating themselves, not saying anything, and triggering themselves over and over again. Just to coexist with other mother effers. That's what I'm getting. It's not helping. So let's look at the 5 of Wands. So this is how acceptance comes about of the things that you're really passionate about. Clarify the 5 of Wands for Libra this month. So this sometimes somebody's really coming at you with a lot of communication. And it's causing you to, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer significance here. Coming at you with a lot of communication about their feelings, about their emotions, about something that they feel you've been hiding from them. They're starting to see things differently about you, Libra. It's like they're starting to look around at maybe the people you talk to, you hang around with, the things you say. Because that's what the 8 of Wands is, the places you go. And they're like, hold up, I have a hunch about you. You can't hide this from me. This is an intuitive person. They're like, you can't hide from me the things you're not saying and doing. I know you're conflicted, and that's why they're fighting you. Hangman could be a Pisces of significance. You have Cancer and Pisces here, the moon and the Hangman. So we're in the full moon today, so it could be like an argument ensues at the full moon almost every month with this person because there's something you're not telling them. And I'm getting their intuitive, like they're open to whatever you want to do though. They're open to it. Clarify the 5 of Cups. Wow, look at this. You're conflicted about, these 2 men are conflicted right here. These 2 men are sad. There's regrets about these 2 men who've been coexisting together in a state, not looking at each other. Okay, so this could be a mother, pressing her son about why they don't get along with the father. It could be a woman pressing her boyfriend about why they don't get along with her brother, or why you don't get along with her best friend. Okay. But these 2 men here, usually that's wise counsel, but they're not. There's guilt, remorse, and regret between these 2 men, and they're just coexisting, even though they don't have to. Why? Because of Queen of Wands energy, because of the Fool. So somebody wants to take action and leap of faith towards someone else here. What else? There's this married couple here and another man. But somebody's cutting out, acting like they don't care, and holding back with the Strength card, using all their strength. Right? When I see the Fool and I see a Wands, okay, I'm getting the same energy. This is strong, strong, strong for, I'm getting polyamorous, bisexual, LGBTQ, okay, because the proof is in the pudding here. It's like there's this woman right here who, and this is 2 couples, right? And this is like, these are 2 men not looking at each other. I'm getting like somebody wants to be a swinger, like straight up. And I'm not trying to harp on that energy, but it's just the strongest energy I'm getting. So I'll read for what else I see. But for right now, at this second, I'm seeing a scenario of, like I said, there's 1, 2, 3 people mainly involved here. And it's like, Somebody's cutting out the fact and taking all their will, this masculine energy here, to like mask the fact that they're attracted to this man. And then this woman is like, I see it. I see how you feel. I see it. So it could be just best friends, like trying to help best friends or whatever. Like I said, there's a coming out story here. It could be anything too. It could be like you're trying to hide your feelings from your brothers, that you're attracted to your brother's wife, okay? Like it's just a mess. That's why it's all these messy cards. 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups. 8 of Cups. So somebody's being really emotionally detached about the situation, but then staying up all night, going crazy about it in their head, and they're getting to the point of no return. That's what 9 of Swords means. It's like you're getting to the point where you have to say something or do something or end something because you can't take it anymore, because the ruminating thoughts. Somebody that's rent-free in somebody's head. Who's this King of Pentacles energy? I see the King of Wands as this person that's trying to ignore the whole thing and play like everything is fine and just coexisting. Who's this King of Pentacles energy? This King of Pentacles is not saying anything either, but they are trying to make a decision. Show me this King of Pentacles energy here. This is somebody who's could be committed. This could be somebody who works in finance. Doesn't have to be. Somebody could be well-to-do or just committed in a relationship already. It looks like already here we have a fiery couple right here. Somebody's in love and somebody's very passionate, but it seems like passions could be waning. Somebody's not doing it for somebody like they used to be doing it for somebody. It could even just mean I don't hang out with you like I used to. I don't talk to you like I used to. I don't have sex with you the way I used to. Why? Because I'm trying to ignore my feelings for these two men, or these two people are trying to ignore the fact that they either want to talk or they need to make a decision. What is it they need to make a decision about with the 2 of Swords? That's Libra energy as well. Something needs to come into balance. They need to make a decision to change how they make decisions, because they're confused. What are they confused about? They're not following their heart with the 7 of Cups. There's something they really want. They want to be committed. So I'm saying, King of Cups. So what I'm seeing here could be one person too, okay? So try to follow me, because I see so much I have to tell you, but what I'm seeing here is there's a woman pressing a man about something, or a man pressing a woman. Doesn't have to be, could be 2 people. There's somebody who is coming at somebody hard about something intuitively they feel is on their mind, that this one person is not talking. So it could be you, Libra, dealing with someone who you feel is not telling you everything, and you already know. It's like you already know what they're going through. You already know they're in love with that person. You already know they're in love with you, or you already know that because they're acting funny, okay? 9 of Swords is because somebody's fallen in love here. They're infatuated. They're shocked. It's caused a great tower moment for them because they weren't expecting to fall in love. They weren't expecting that, and they think it's gonna hurt someone else, because that's a third party here. 3 of Swords. They think it's gonna hurt someone else, but really they're just hurting themselves, keeping themselves stuck with the 3 of Swords, going in denial. They're in denial that they're in love, that it's shattering them, it's breaking their heart. Yeah, third party situation here. Somebody's trapped. They feel like they're in love with someone else, or they've fallen for it. Could be a friend, okay? Could be a group of friends here. I could be talking about a group of friends, take it how it resonates, but they're holding back. It's like they got demons. Okay, so here's this, right? This is about like the way you grew up, your family, all them cards we saw in the very first part of the reading. This is like, what will my family think? Or this is not the way we act, and my family, this is not how I was brought up. I'm not gonna be this way, but I'm holding myself back because I'm adhering to societal norms and social norms that don't apply to me. But that's just how I was raised. So somebody's holding back from indulging in what their heart in their heart's desire here, and having fun and having like a wild threesome, or indulging in a love situation with a friend, because it's something unconventional about it, and they don't want to hurt someone else. In the meantime, they're hurting themselves the most, because whoever they're considering that they're going to be hurting, that person already knows. I'm telling you, that person is intuitive. So they're not making the offer, and so they're sad, they're unhappy. Okay, so that's what's going on for this month. Wow. I'm not going to pull too many more cards, simply because that was a lot, and that's probably all finna come out this month. But I do see an offer being made, an apology. I do see some type of sincere heart-to-heart happening, but this is how it comes out. This is how it happens. It happens because there's huge fights or something that keep ensuing, because somebody is forced to deal with some inner demons they have about themselves that they've always been able to kind of sweep under the rug and not really focus on, because they have everything set up for them the right way. They have everything going in the form of, you know, society's acceptance level, right? Like, well, I did the thing, you know, I'm Muslim, I married a Muslim, I'm happy, leave me alone. But Muslim wife is like, I you don't touch me or talk to me the way you talk to that person over there. She's a Christian. It's okay. You know what? We can break up, go be with that person. Or, you know, maybe in the family is telling you, hey, it's okay. You know, you don't have to, maybe your sister, maybe you're like, I'm just using religion as an example, right? But maybe it's like, you know, say I'm Jewish and I'm in a Jewish family, and my sister or my brother is like, it's okay, go and fall in love with, you know, that Christian person, but my family would never accept that. But it's like, what you don't know is your family already knows you, and they already know you're unconventional, yo, like, just do it. So it's really you holding your own self back. You get it? You get what I'm saying? All right, so that being said, what can Libra look forward to with this full moon energy? And then we'll close this reading out, because I think I pulled every card I have, guys. The High Priestess. So you're going to be very intuitive this month. A secret here. Somebody's going to tell you the truth about about what they think. Something they've learned. That's strong Libra energy. That's you taking the masculine energy and really contemplating your deepest, darkest emotions, doing the shadow work, and realize there's some type of abandonment issue here, or some type of loss that somebody's feels they'll incur. Okay. But this negative thought pattern will be dealt with, and then taking the necessary steps and the courage to like tackle those things and becoming out stronger because of it, right? And then you have the Tower card. It causes like some huge uproar, and then that's where things start moving really fast into like a better, direct, more positive direction. It's almost like somebody comes out and says, hey, you know what? I care about this person. I want to be single, or I want to be in a relationship with this person, or I want to stand my ground. I'm proud of myself. I love myself. You know what? I am a catch, or that person is a catch. I could be with that person. I'm going to have the courage to talk to them, or I'm going to have the courage to like go for that, you know, career, or stand up to my family or whatever. I'm going to have the courage to be who I am. And that's when things start happening, like the fireworks come out, right? Like I'm getting like this too is like a crazy orgasm. Anyway, so I'm getting also here, like, there's financial gain, right? You can't ignore that. There's financial gain. It's like this, whatever you're manifesting this month, Libra, you being yourself and using all your resources is giving you financial gain. The Magician, it's like somebody was trying to manipulate someone else, and they realized that they were like only causing extreme loss for themselves, only causing themselves to be out in the cold. And it's like once they start being more confident in themselves, it's like you have all this practical magic here. It's like it leads to like the celebration energy, because people want to work with you. People want your art. They want your story. Like it's almost like maybe I'll write my story. Like I'll write down my story and like turn it into like a film, like put it on display as works of art in a gallery showing. And it leads to like new people around you. New people want to work with you, and then you have new relationships forming with people who are more like-minded. And you would never have done that if you didn't like do that shadow work and go within and really accept the guidance from, you know, the above. Like it's almost like you have to accept that maybe you're not religious, but you are spiritual, right? And you had to go within and start seeing like you had a lot of root chakra energy here, right? That need to be purged, okay? That need to be cleansed. Do the work there. Look that up. And it's saying now you're speaking things into existence, right? And being brave and facing all those things that you thought were like bad for you, and then you're realizing you don't even care about that shit, right? And it transforms you, and now you have this huge epic tower moment where you're finally getting the calls you want to get. You're finally moving the direction you want to get. You're finally aligning with your purpose. Woo! So these emotions running high, this big old super fight or whatever that's been going down in your life, and your internal battle, whatever, it gives your dreams a practical plan once you settle it, because you're able to show the world who you really are now, and you're unapologetically. All right, that's what you got. I'm gonna talk to you soon. Bye bye.